Hi, this is Ted Kelly with another Ted's Hospitality Minute. Hey, today we've got an awesome guest on. His name is Joe Chu. He's with the Hancock Hotel. He's going to come on and tell us a lot about this really special hotel and how things are going for them and how they have come in with the recovery, and probably enlighten us on a very nice property that I know I wasn't familiar with, but it's located in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about it. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Good, good. How are you, Ted?
Hey, man, I am doing great. Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time to talk a little bit about, you and the things you're doing over there at the Hancock, and also tell us a little bit more about the Hancock Hotel. So before I do that, Joe, tell me a little bit about you and how you got into the hotel business.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm with a international background, just like many people in the hotel world. So I originally from China, and 2004, I graduated from college with a hospitality management major, right? So then I started working in some of the hotel. And 2008, I came to United States. I went to university here. Then I graduated again in 2010 from MBA program. And that time I decided to go back to hospitality industry again, which was I started again 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, then all the way until now I work for few different hotels.
Right. So your time in the States, though, you haven't been in the States that long. And now you're the director of operations over at the Hancock Hotel. And tell me a little bit about you and say, what's probably some of the most challenging parts of your day over at the Hancock?
Sure, sure. I mean, some of the things I'm experiencing here as a challenge, it is not just Hancock Hotel. I would say most hotel probably have the same thing. Yeah,
Right.
but actually, I mean, this hotel, particular Hancock Hotel, makes things a lot easier. It's a great hotel. We have great leadership. We have great colleagues here and a great staff here. Yeah. Some of the challenges, as everybody knows, the staffing issue. But I think we are in the good place now. I mean, I start re-establishing the team, right? I oversees front desk, I oversees the housekeeping, engineering, some of the major department in the hotel. But it took me almost a year for me to rebuild it. But everything looks good now. I mean, here and there, I still gonna need someone, ready to go. But
Right.
overall, it's good. On the other end, I mean, the hotel is it's a boutique hotel, so it's up level stuff. And we are pretty new still. It's just it's going to be 5 years. In 2023. So
Right.
things are still up running pretty well. So that
Right.
that helps me a lot. So
Right. So you're a boutique hotel, you're fairly new. Here comes COVID. And I'm assuming you, like most of us, probably had a little bit of a downturn during COVID. Now that things are starting to turn back around, are things improving there in terms of occupancy levels and how the forecast looks, say, going into the fourth quarter?
yes, everything comes back to the I mean condition like prior to COVID. Yeah. I mean occupancy quarter 4 is not that inspiring. I mean, if you know Ohio, Northwest Ohio or Middle West, this time of the year, it's cold, nobody wants to travel. Yeah, occupancy is pretty, it's not bad, but it's not it doesn't represent the whole condition. But I mean, quarter
Right.
3, we are above 80%,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understood. You're not probably one of the must visit destinations in the winter, right? No
Right,
blue
right.
water. No.
Yep, yeah, definitely less desired in the winter time.
So I'm gonna say I think you hit the nail on the head with the flexibility piece, because what I think we're finding in talking with some of the other hotel owners and the hotel operation guys is that the more flexible you can be at this point in time, I think the better your chances are at getting that employee that you want, that you know can help your team. But they got a few, additional requirements that they need to make things work for them. And it might just be, wanting to have more flexibility to be able to go to school, or because I have a small child, I want to be able to drop them off at daycare and pick them up at a certain time, or, all those little perks. I think we're learning really makes a big, big difference for the workforce right now. And I think it's the lifestyle change that more folks are gravitating toward, as opposed to a 40-hour a week and you got to be here from 8 to 5, and it's so rigid that most folks, just right now they're just backing away from that.
Yep. Yeah. Totally agree. Yep.
Yeah. So you're coming in the fourth quarter. What does 2023 look like for you guys? And what do you have, I guess, in your part of the country? Is there certain particular seasons that you guys have, like maybe more festivals or different things going on in your area where the hotel really has a big spike in the occupancy levels?
Not particular with my hotel. No, I mean, we are a business hotel. We cater to business travelers, corporate travelers most of the time.
Right.
I mean, we're sitting at a Findlay downtown, but this downtown isn't anything like a Chicago downtown. So
Right.
yeah, there isn't much, activity going on. I mean, we had a Halloween parade last night, but it doesn't bring any business to the hotel. So
Right.
yeah, so we don't actually, fluctuate at all. I mean, anywhere between March till early November, we have business traveler covers the weekdays.
Right.
And we're a full service hotel. We have banquet facility, we have restaurant, and over the weekend we cater to most of the weddings or reunions, family reunions, function like that. So it's pretty predictable for what we have.
Wow, that is interesting. So you're really catered to the business traveler. And when I think about the business traveler and I think about coming out of COVID and kind of the results of COVID, I know how difficult it seems like the urban areas,
Uh-huh.
are coming back. It was difficult for them because when COVID hit, pretty much all of your business travel,
Yes.
really went to zero, right? So
Right.
it's like the urban areas are it's kind of like the last areas where you're really kind of seeing the ramp up to kind of the normal occupancy levels. It seems like all of your drive-through locations and your warm weather destinations seem to have been able to return back quicker, or some never really got hurt. I think in some areas like Miami and places like that, they really had a jump in their occupancy levels during COVID because folks wanted to be somewhere where it was warm, where they could be outside. So it makes perfect sense. So how do folks find you, or if they wanted to reach out to you about staying at the Hancock Hotel, how do folks find you if they want to do that and visit your hotel if they've got to be in the Findlay area?
Okay. I mean, different ways. I mean, if they Google Hancock Hotel Finley, I mean, has number, they call me. I mean, it can be transferred to me, and or I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I think I provide an email prior, so yeah, feel free to share the email, and they can send me the email.
That sounds good. Awesome. This has been another Ted's Hospitality Minute. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We will see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Nice talk to you guys.